Hi there, everyone, and welcome back to the New Earth Sisterhood Tarot. My name is Olivia, and I'm going to be doing your reading today. So, today we are going to look at what advice Spirit wants to give you regarding love. So, love advice regarding your current love situation. Now, first of all, this reading can fit for singles, people in a relationship. Also doesn't matter, if it's same-sex relationship, whichever gender you are, all of that. And second of all, Spirit just really wanted me to give you guys a trigger warning as well, because some of you might not be ready to hear this message, or this might be a little bit triggering. Now, I don't know at all what's going to come out of the cards today, out of the decks, but yeah, I just needed to put that out there. Not to say it's all going to be negative, not at all. It's just might be a little bit triggering. Sometimes Spirit's advice is not what we want to hear or what we're ready to hear. So please don't shoot the messenger here. I'm just conveying the message, okay? But anyways, this is not me saying it's going to be negative. It's just me putting a warning out there. So pile number 1, we have this blue stone. Oh yeah, right. The other important thing with that I needed to say is that you always have free will, So I'm going to give Spirit's advice to you, but you can always choose what you do with it. That was the important thing I wanted to say. Anyway, so that was pile 1. This is pile number 2. Oh, this is like a really small crystal. Hope you guys can see that well. Pile number 3 is this lapis lazuli pendulum to help you choose the right direction. And pile number 4. Hi there, pile number 1. So if you chose this stone, then this is going to be your reading about your advice for your love situation. If you did not catch the introduction, all I wanted to stress here again is that you always have free will. So you can choose whatever you want to do with Spirit's advice or not do, okay? So that's an important thing for me to tell you. Now, let's look at these cards here regarding advice for your love situation. Okay, let me just gather the energies before I say anything. Whatever is going on here in your love situation, I want you to know that this is happening for a greater reason. I see that your ancestors and the ancestors of the person that you're dealing with have guided the both of you towards this connection. So if there's any doubt in your mind about that, that's the first thing that's coming for me here. I feel that you guys sort of made a soul contract before you came here, which always comes up with me when I see this card of the promise. And I feel a lot of you might already be in a committed relationship actually, and you're inquiring about the other person. And if that's not the case, then the person that you're dealing with right now, you at least have been in a long-term commitment with them already in a past life. And I feel like you know that with the instinct card here. I feel like in your gut, you kind of know, like a lot of you are spiritual people, let's call it that. I mean, we're all spiritual, but you know what I mean? So I feel like most of you already know that that you and this person already shared a special bond and a special connection upon meeting. And some of you already saw this sort of remembering, and you recognize this person when you met them the first time for a lot of you, which is a very peculiar feeling. And you just know it in your guts that you guys are supposed to be together, which is probably what brought you to this reading. I feel for most of you guys, you aren't in a long-term commitment actually in this life. Some of you may be, most of you aren't. Or at least if that's the case, you're in separation right now. For most of you, it's the case that you were in a commitment or multiple commitments in your past life/past lives. And you intuitively know that. And I definitely see that here. This is the card which just symbolizes the ancestors for me, telling me this is a divinely guided connection. And then with this card of DNA and karma, that's just a confirmation of that, of the fact that this is something that's just given to you, the both of you, in your DNA. And that it's something that is meant to happen in this life. Now, this card does say karma, though. Now, I don't believe this is necessarily a karmic relationship, although I do believe in it at its essence, like all relationships are karmic. And with that, I mean that with all relationships, we need to learn from the other person, and the other person, the other soul, needs to learn from us as well. So I guess in that sense, yeah, all relationships are karmic. So I don't see this in like a negative light. Necessarily. I just really see it with the DNA here of the two of you that are meant to be together. You share a very special bond, a special connection, and you even have been together in past lives as well. I do see that there is this fog here hanging over your connection, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't have come to this reading. But I also see that underneath the fog word it says veiled. So I feel the fog is lifting because the sun is cracking through the fog, through the shadows, and you can't stop the sun from shining. No matter how many obstacles you try to place before it, the sun shines always. Even when we don't see it, the sun always shines. And I feel that it's the case for this connection as well, that even when you guys aren't speaking, even when you guys are in contact with each other in the 3D at all, which I feel is the case for some of you, that you're more so having this psychic connection with this person in the 5D, but that in this 3D physical reality, you might like not have talked for a while, or, I feel, because definitely, the fact that you've known each other from past lives, have this very strong karmic connection from those past lives. You guys made a soul contract. Obviously, you guys like communicate in the 5D. You could even show up in each other's dreams as well. And then with the fog guard here, I feel like with the sun always shining, the connection is just always there, even when you guys aren't speaking. But it also speaks to the fact that I feel that the fog will be lifted from this situation. So let's see what the other oracle cards have to say. Release control, surrender to the journey. Yeah. This is like, these are beautiful cards, but at the same time, like, they don't give you a lot of tangible advice. But that's what Spirit wants to tell you, just surrender to the journey that you're on right now. Because I do feel that this connection that you have with this person, it's a continuous journey. For instance, you might have like broken up like a couple of times and got together a couple of times, or maybe this is someone you've never even been with, but the connection just keeps returning in your life. And I feel it's because you both are mirroring each other and you're manifesting each other back into your lives continuously, which can be kind of tiring and exhausted as well. And I see here that this connection can tire you and exhaust you in that way as well sometimes, because when someone just keeps coming back into your life, or you keep coming back in their life, like it's on and off again, or maybe like you've never been with this person, but their energy keeps returning to you, like it's an exhaustive energy, because you might not really know what to do with it. And Spirit's message here is to not allow this to take you off track, and really hold the course, stay on your own course. Don't allow this connection, don't allow this person to disturb your life over and over again and to totally disrupt it. And, I feel that you're having this cycle almost that, whether you talk to them in the 3D or in the 5D, whether you're like in no contact at all in the physical reality is what I mean, is this person still keeps disrupting your life. Even if you're in separation, you don't have contact, it's in the 5D, it's because their energy is getting to you. And so Spirit is saying, like, stay focused on your course. This person doesn't do this on purpose, but the fact of the matter is that this person comes into your life energetically or physically, and it always kind of brings you off balance. And then when they're gone again, you're like slowly building up your balance, building up your center, but then they come in again and everything destabilizes. And so with these two cards of surrendering to the journey and staying focused, I feel, yeah, first of all, release control, which is a difficult one, but it's to release control of the situation because, and definitely with the promise card here, I feel like this connection is something that can definitely turn into something more. I don't want to use the words meant to be, but they are coming up in my mind, so I'll just say them. Just because you've been in so many commitments already. However, you always have the choice if you want to be with this person or not. So keep that in mind. Some of you may not want to be with this person I'm talking about. Others of you, like, yes, there is definitely something beautiful that can blossom here. However, it might still take a little while, you know, it might still take a little journey of you learning your stuff and they learning their stuff until you guys come together. And so it's about releasing control because you can't really, you can't control when this person is finally going to feel ready to settle down with you, for example, or you can't control when they're going to come back into your life, or even, when you come into their life, you can't control whether they want this with you at this time. So you can't really control the situation at all, which I know can feel very frustrating for a lot of you. I feel like a lot of you watching really want to control the situation, which is obvious, but and totally understandable, but it's something that we simply cannot do. And that's the message Spirit is saying here, like, surrender to your own journey, stay focused on your own journey, release the control, hold your course, don't allow this person to bring you off balance and off track, because the thing is that it's important that the two of you are centered in yourself before you come together. And when you allow this person to destabilize you over and over and over again, it's just, you have this own purpose you need to fulfill on earth other than love. And Spirit is saying that it really wants you to focus on that as well. So yeah, we have the Strength card here. Obviously, Spirit is asking for you to be strong at this time, because I'm just really feeling that they know that this is hard for you and that this is a difficult thing for you to totally let go of this, to totally release control. And this situation, might have been exhausting you for a while now. And then we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, this is just confirming to me that Spirit wants you to take a rest as well. And again, that this has kind of been exhausting you for a bit and tiring you. And don't allow another person to have so much power over you, I'm hearing, which I know is an easy thing to say and a difficult thing to do in real life. But it is a clear advice that I'm getting from Spirit, that it's important for you to stay focused on your own purpose, on your own life, and to just not allow this person to totally disrupt everything whenever they feel like they want to come in, whether it be energetically or in a physical sense. And if this person has done you wrong in some way with this Justice card, like, they're going to get their karma with this Karma card here as well. This is not a message for all of you. This is a very specific one, that if this person has wronged you in any kind of way, don't worry. Like, don't worry about taking revenge or anything, because karma is going to get to them anyway. But the Justice card also means to me that, we have these scales here, they're holding the scales of balance. And this is Libra. A person could be Libra energy, or you could be and Leo energy, I see as well. But don't focus too much on the zodiac signs, you guys. Anyways, with these scales here, I feel that it's really, really important to Spirit that you first of all feel balanced in yourself, because I feel like when it comes to work, career, your studies, your projects, whatever it is for you, I feel like it's important during this time that you focus on that as well. And that's why Spirit wants you to be balanced. But also with the scales here, I feel like you even represent one scale and the person another. So that signals to me that it's not good for you to come together when both of you are imbalanced, and also to allow this person to get you off track each time. That when you come together, it's important that you stand your own ground, and that's going to magnetize this person towards you even more. Let me just look at the rest of the cards. If you've been going, and this is confirmation for the fog card here, as I was saying, that any situation that you're in right now with this person, I feel like the fog will be lifted. I feel it will become a lot clearer than it has been before. If there hasn't been any kind of like deception going on, or you just weren't sure what was happening with this card here in the reverse, I feel it is lifting, because also the death card here is in the reverse. So with these two cards here, I'm laying them with the fog card because I feel like you might have gone through some darkness with this person as well, as a difficult period of time, whether it would be no contact at all, or you just being very confused about what this person's intentions were, or, you know, any kind of rough patch between you guys. Any sort of thing that was a little bit foggy is going to be lifted here. And you're going to come out the other side, and it's going to come sooner rather than later. Also with the 9 of Cups here, that is waiting for you on the other end, on the other side, which definitely correlates with the sun coming out of its cracks there. But the thing is that, you know, this energy, you know, with the tarot, it's difficult to read time, you know, when this is exactly going to happen for you, also because this is a general reading. But the advice that Spirit wants to give you here is that this person could be coming in tomorrow, you know, or right when you're watching this reading, or next week, or maybe in a few months, or maybe next year, or even 2 years. Like, it could happen. I see this as like being a short time span, more so, that this could happen very quickly. But again, you all have very specific situations that I'm reading for. But no matter the time, Spirit doesn't actually want you to focus on the timing of when this is going to happen, which I know is extremely annoying and difficult. But it's what it's wanting me to tell you, to not focus on the timing, or not focusing on when this fog is going to lift, or when this person is going to contact you again, or when everything is going to be much clearer, when they're finally going to express their intentions and feelings towards you. It's wanting you to focus on building up your own balance, your own center, to taking rest, not doing too much, not focusing on this person too much, and staying focused on. I feel a lot of you guys are coming out of this energy of waiting, so that really bodes well for this person coming in, because actually I really do see this person coming in. You know, the advice from Spirit still holds when I say this, to keep focusing on yourself and not focusing on when this is going to happen. However, I definitely see a shift occurring, a transformation occurring, that's going to lead you to the 9 of Cups here, as well as the World card, which is an incredibly beautiful card. And then the last card here is the Magician. And with the Magician here, I feel again that both of you are manifesting each other. You know, the both of you are in manifestation mode, and it's working. And also something that's going to aid in the manifestation of this person is, once again, staying focused on yourself instead of them. That's an important aspect of manifestation here. And with the World card here, you know, this just signifies to me that this person is going to reach out to you, and that they're going to send you some kind of message whenever it is that they're ready. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave it a like, a thumbs up. And if you want to receive more readings like this one, subscribe to the new Earth Sisterhood Tarot YouTube channel. And I wish you so much luck on this love journey of yours. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2. If you chose this stone, and pile number 2, then this is your reading. So once again, I want to reiterate what I said in the introduction if you skipped it, which is that this is advice from Spirit, but remember that you always have the free will to decide what you want to do with it, and what you want to do with your life, your situation. And also just wanted to put a little trigger warning out there, because I don't know which type of messages are going to come out, and they may not always be what you want to hear, but we'll see, okay? So let me just get the oracle cards out here. Okay, first thing I'm getting is that Spirit wants you to release control over the situation, very similar to pile number 1. And I know it's not a fun message to get, but it's the one. The first one I'm getting here, obviously, with this release card, which is just to let go of control, because I feel that I was going to say the power lies in the other person's hands, and I don't want to talk about power here, but I think more so that Spirit is trying to tell me that it's up to this other person now to do something, to contact you, to call you, to make an offer, whatever it may be. I feel that you've done enough, or at least there's nothing quite more that you can do. I feel it's more within this other person who needs to make this decision for themselves, whether it is, again, to come towards you, offer an apology, whatever that may be. And for you, it's important to release that. Like the leaves fall from the trees, just allow it to glide off you, which is difficult to do, of course, but it's the first piece of advice that Spirit wants to give you. But I do feel that the person that you're asking about truly sees you as some sort of work of art, in the sense that you're very beautiful. You're like a living art piece. This person might even be an artist, or you might be in like the very broad sense of the word. But they also see you as very special, very mystical. With this shaman card here, I feel you're a very spiritual person. Of course, you can reverse the messages if, that makes more sense for your story. But I feel you're the one here who is a more spiritual person in the connection. And I feel that they might not perhaps completely understand everything about you or your spiritual nature in general, but it really sparks their interest, and it's really something that they want to learn more about. And I'm seeing that they do want to celebrate life with you, but it's important for them to, it's important for you to release and to allow this person to do whatever it is they need to do, and for them to come into your life if that's what you want, for them to send you a message or whatever. But yeah, they see you as a very beautiful individual, very beautiful person. What else do we have here? I also see that either you or this person are really thinking in a long-term vision. I feel the person we're talking, the other person is, but you might be too. Anyways, with this perspective card here, I feel that this person is really thinking about you in a way that they would like a long-term commitment with you. Because with the perspective card here, I always see like long-term vision and long-term planning. They might even be planning things behind the scenes that you have no idea about. Like planning, maybe like right now, for example, they're sort of gathering their coins, gathering their money, and focusing on that because they want to be able to buy you the house that they heard that you want. Or for some of you, it might even be like a cabin in the woods, or like a tree house, or like something cute like that, or like a tiny house, or even like a big farm. I just see like a lot of nature here. And with this woman here, she just sits in a very cozy farm, even almost, or like cabin. Anyways, whatever it is that you desire, they want to be able to provide that for you. And that's also why they maybe a little bit hesitant here, because I do sense there is a certain division between you guys. And if you are in a commitment with this person, then the message is the same: to release, to ground yourself, to also focus on yourself, and to know that this person wants to celebrate the rest of their life with you. But the reason that they might be holding back a little bit, or why you might be having arguments or discussions, is because behind the scenes, this is for those of you who are in a long-term commitment. They might even be planning to propose to you at some point, or they're really thinking about like buying a house for you or together, because with the perspective card, they're really thinking the long term. Yeah, they really want to have I see this beautiful possibility for this connection here, that this person wants to celebrate life with you. I keep having this inclination to talk about how this person sees you and feels about you. So I'm just going with it. I think you guys don't mind. So yeah, I see this person wants to celebrate life with you. They want to, again, this cabin is coming up here. Like maybe they even want to live in some sort of community with you. In any case, they want to celebrate life. They want to have fun together. They want to give you everything that you want. I'm also here ringing in my right ear. I don't know if that has any significance for any of you guys. I feel it just means I'm channeling the right messages. And then we have here, rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. this just signals to me that if anything happened between you and this person in a more negative sense, that they are wanting to clear this away, and they just want to focus on the present with you as well as on the future. And if it's you who did something wrong, like, they're willing to forgive you. And if it's them who did something wrong, they're hoping that you can forgive them and that you can move forward together in peace, because they do see this future with you. And then we have answering the call. The time is now. And I feel this is sort of a message that this person is like telling themselves, and this is kind of the energy that they're in, of like, the time is now. There's a lot about now here, because we have the heal the present, clear the past, heal the present, the time is now, answering the call, rejuvenating rain. I feel this really signals to me that this person doesn't want to wait too long before they can do all of these fun things with you and like build your lives together. This is actually really beautiful. And with the now and the present that keeps being underlined here, I don't feel it's going to take a long time. It's going to come in soon. Let me just look at these tarot cards and see what they have to say to us. I'm just going to lay them out here. See which one speaks to me first. Yeah, I already see the Six of Cups here, which clearly signals to me that they're wanting to make amends, and they're wanting to offer a stable future with you. They want to offer you the world. The World card is popping up in my mind's eye, so here it is. They want to offer you a lot. Like, again, if you guys are in a strong commitment, then they might want to propose to you, definitely. And they're willing to walk away from whatever it is that caused some sort of blockages in this connection, because you're obviously coming into this reading during a time when, if you're with this person already, there has been some sort of fight or discussion or something that happened in the past that either you did or they did or both of you did. That's difficult to let go of. But again, this person is willing to work on this. This person is willing to clear out the past if you are. They're willing to literally walk away from the past. They're walking towards you because they want to be with you. But I feel like you might be very hesitant about this, because I just see that this person is very committed. They're really wanting to do this. They're really wanting to offer you their cup, and they're also coming from a stable place, from the Emperor. So for those of you where it resonates about like the proposing thing, obviously not going to be for all of you. But for those of you where it does resonate, they might even already ask for your father for your hand, if you're traditional in that sense. And if that's not the case, if you're not together, then they're definitely wanting to come towards you with an offer to offer you a stable commitment, because the Emperor is all about stability. They're confident in themselves. They're here to offer you something. I'm not getting an immature energy from this person at all. I'm actually getting a quite mature energy. However, they definitely might have been immature in the past, with this thing that might have happened between the two of you. They definitely might have been immature in the past, which is why you might be a little bit hesitant about this offer. Some of you might even think about rejecting it, or at least you don't really know what decision to make or where to turn. This could even mean that for some of you, you're already you may be exploring other options, or there's somebody else as well. I'm just seeing this person's really wanting to move towards you. This person's like trying to go over all the obstacles it takes to get to you. And I feel that for a lot of them, definitely if you've been in separation for a bit, they've been working on themselves. Even if you're together, they've just been working on themselves behind the scenes, and you may not even know about this. They've been doing a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work. And it's because, they see you as this very wise, shamanic almost person, very spiritual person, and they're trying to be, they know they'll never probably be on your level, but they try to be someone who is worthy of you. That's definitely what I'm hearing. And I feel that now they've come into this place where they actually feel that way. So they actually feel that way, that they're worthy of your affection, they're worthy of being with you, and they're feeling good about themselves. And maybe this conflict that was going on in the past was because they were doubting themselves. They were filled with self-doubt, with insecurity and everything. And so yeah, some of you might be thinking of rejecting this offer. Some of you might be watching this reading and thinking like, oh my god, not again, don't give me false hope here. But I am seeing this person is coming in with genuine intention, specifically with the Six of Cups here. Like, these are like two children almost on this card, two very young people. And I feel this just represents the fact again that this person has been working on their inner child, on whatever it is that went down in their childhood, in their past. And they just want to clear the past and come towards you now. And they know that the time is now because, as I was saying, you might be having other options, other suitors, and they don't want to lose you over that. And they're even willing to, I was going to say to fight the others, like not, I don't want to say they physically want to fight the other people that are after you. It's just that they're willing to do anything and everything to get to you in honorable ways, of course. And they're just hoping that you'll give them this generosity of a second chance, or, you know, for some of you, it might even be a third or a fourth or a fifth chance, I don't know. But they're hoping that you're willing to offer them a second chance, and they're really, not that they're counting on it, but they're really hoping for it because they know that you're a kind and a good person who is very wise, who is very understanding, and they might have already benefited from the fact that you're so understanding. And if that's the case, I totally understand that you don't want to be fooled again. So once again, it's your own choice, your own free will, what you're wanting to do with this. But I'm just saying here that, you know, this is the advice that Spirit wants to give you, and it hasn't really been advice. It's more so this person's energy who really wanted to come through in this reading. I see for some of you, they might even be like a tall person with like a little bit longer black hair, or just like black hair, dark brown hair in general. I don't know. That's just something that's coming through. It could also be a little bit older than you as well. But that's all I have for you guys today. This person's energy totally wanted to take over the reading, so I hope you don't mind. But anyways, it was an amazing message, so I'm sure you don't mind. Like, it's lovely to hear things like that. Let me know how it goes for you. If you like this video, if it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. I'll see you again next time. Bye! Hi there, pile number 3. If you chose this lapis lazuli pendulum, then this is going to be your reading. So first of all, if you didn't watch the introduction, I just wanted to say a trigger warning that for some of you, this might not be what you want to hear. I have no idea what's going to come out of these cards. So just a trigger warning there that maybe some of you aren't ready to hear this. I don't know. And the second one is that whatever advice gives you, just know that you always hold the free will to do whatever it is that you want, okay? You hold the power. And I'm also just reading the current energies, of course. So let me get out these oracle cards first. This is a connection that has been divinely guided, is the first thing I want to say, because these are very spiritual cards here. Your ancestors have been guiding you towards this connection for a reason, because you are meant to take great lessons from this person and from whatever connection you have, still have, or had with this person. And I'm sorry to say, but I feel for a lot of you guys watching, this connection has come to a standstill, or there is separation right now, or there might have occurred a breakup. Something of that sort, like something led you to this reading, and I feel it's because obviously if you're looking for advice for your love situation, usually is because what you're going through is a little bit difficult right now. And I definitely, this is the heaviest energy I've had since, for this reading so far. This is a pretty heavy energy, pretty heavy pile, so I hope that you're all hanging in there, pile threes. So some of you, of course, this will be more heavy and difficult than for others of you. But yeah, just with this full moon card of completion, that's just really leading me to think that there's something that came to an ending or completion. Now, endings don't always mean bad things. In fact, they also signal a new beginning, but we'll see with the tarot cards what they'll have to say about whether this is a new beginning by yourself or with this person or with another person. Yeah, with the strength card here and with the emergence card, Spirit is wanting you to, yeah, this is like sucky advice, but just to be strong at this time and to know that you will emerge stronger because of it. And right now, you're probably not able at all to see the lessons from this right now. We're not even willing to see the lessons that you might learn from this might have or learn from this connection, which is very normal because you're just like heartbroken and hurt. And, you're really wanting this person in your life for them to contact you, or you've just broken up with them, you know that it's come to an end. And if for those of you where it hasn't come to an end, I still feel that there is some sort of ending. So maybe you're currently not speaking, or you had a really big fight, or I feel for most of you guys you're not in contact right now, or something came to an end. And Spirit is saying you're going to emerge stronger because of it. And there were a lot of important lessons that you were needing to learn during this connection. And I feel that this connection was also meant to break some generational cycles in general, because oftentimes like the cycles that we go through in our love life are cycles that perhaps our parents or grandparents or ancestors have been carrying with them for generations as well. And I feel that you've been very strong in the sense that some of you really broke this toxic cycle. And that's a really beautiful thing to do, because when you heal yourself and you heal that cycle, you also heal the people, the ancestors and their cycles that came before you. And I definitely sense that with this pile. So I feel you've been really strong already, and Spirit just wants to salute you for that. And your ancestors really are wanting to come in and to say thank you and to tell you that you've been doing a really good job here. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Yeah, this just confirms to me that right now you're not able to see the lessons. Right now you're not able to see the beautiful things that come with completing this cycle, because as I said, completing something, ending something also means beginning something new. So it is difficult for you to see that right now. Very understandably so. But there's definitely going to come something beautiful out of the situation. This is the alchemy card for me. This is pure alchemy, making something that was horrible and very painful and heartbreaking, or an ending possibly, into something new. And the sentence that's coming through for me right now is that your greatest struggle or greatest struggles are your greatest medicine that you're here to offer the world. And so probably what you're going through right now and these lessons I keep talking about, it's not something that you're going to see or learn right away. It's probably something that, this is a situation that you're going to look back on in the future and be like, okay, now I understand why this needed to happen. Because now, for example, you went through a divorce, and now maybe in a year, in 2 years' time, in a few months' time, you'll make this into your career of helping other divorced people or something, So I very much feel like this has something to do with your life's journey, your life's path that you needed to learn. So this is a very, very strong thing, that it's not only ancestral healing that you're doing, the healing of your ancestral line as well as of yourself, and of breaking these toxic cycles and patterns, but also like I feel like Spirit just packed both big lessons in one thing for you, So healing the ancestral line is the first thing. Second thing, like this needed to happen in order for you to go on a certain part in your journey, and it's something that you're unable to see right now. I feel a lot of you are unable to see that right now, and that's perfectly okay. Like, you don't need to worry about all this. Honestly, it's not really, I hope this can ease the pain for some of you guys, but at the same time, I'm realistic, and I know that when you're going through something like this, Like, you don't want to be thinking about the lessons and everything, but this is just what Spirit really wants me to convey to you right now. And if that's the case, that it's still too fresh for you, definitely with the Three of Swords here, then, feel free to pick another pile or to click off the reading if you're not ready to receive this message, okay? For a lot of you, you have this Three of Swords, but I just want to lay it underneath this card because we're going to focus on the treasures that lay after this Three of Swords. But I do feel I have to put it in the middle because it's like the center of your reading, that something heartbreaking happened for you. Let me look at these other cards. Yeah, for some of you, it's a marriage that got broken up or a long-term commitment. But in any case, I see that it's really still happening for you. This is just with the Four of Wands confirmation to me that you are going to have your happy ending. No matter how old you are, especially if you went through a divorce, maybe you're scared of like, am I not too old to find somebody new? Like, you're never too old. You're not even old, So, anyways, if that's the case, like, don't worry. Your happy ending is still waiting for everyone watching, no matter your age. And right now, like, yeah. Oh my God, I didn't even see all these cards here. You're really going through it, you guys. Really going through it. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you a lot of loving energy right now because I know that you all need it. I'm just going to lay them all on this pile because they all signal the same energy for me. And yeah, with this woman blindfolded, again, I see that you're unable to see what the purpose is of this ending, what the purpose is of this connection. You don't even want to see it. You just want to wallow a little bit in your sadness, and you wish that the two of you were still together, which for most of you at least, which I totally understand. The last thing that Spirit wants to tell you is that you're going to find the passion in life again. And you're going to able to have more freedom now to choose your own path, to go your own way. Maybe this person was holding you back in a way that you didn't even realize. Or this experience is going to lead you to some sort of career, dream, or job that you never even could have fathomed. But this will turn out to be like a very important experience for you to get there. It's some sort of thing like that, some sort of lesson like that. Right now, Spirit just really wants you to enjoy yourself. So that's the advice, the final advice that it's giving you. Not to like second guess yourself, second guess your decision, or the decision of this person. Know that whatever has occurred between the two of you is something that needed to happen, the ending included. Which is such a sucky message to give to you. So I'm really sorry about that. But Spirit wants you to focus on your passions, and it wants you to focus on the single life. It wants you to focus on your own career, your project, your coins, and focusing on your work is really going to help you. Because, by shifting your focus back towards yourself, you're going to build up your self-confidence again, because some of you really may have lost that with this connection as well. And also, definitely, the angels are watching over you, and they're here for you. So I feel that meditation could be a really good help for you to, for example, listen to, you have like these videos on YouTube with like different high frequencies, and specifically like the love frequency. This is not, you can also listen to those types of frequencies in music when you don't want to attract a person, because a lot of you just want to be single, ready to mingle. You're kind of sick of guys or girls or whatever, gender doesn't matter at all. So a lot of you guys might be sick of all of that and might just want to be focusing on yourself, and Spirit is really advising you to do so as well. And I lost my train of thought of what I was going to say earlier, that your angels are watching over you. I said that. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Once again, I'm sending you so much love. This was a really heavy pile, really heavy energy. And the biggest advice is to focus on yourself. Know that your happy ending is coming. It just might not be with this person. But remember that I read current energies only. and also that you can do with this information whatever you wish. You can ignore it, you can take it with you, you can do anything and everything you want, and every situation is really different, so you're the best judge of your own specific situation. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. What I was saying before with the meditation of the love frequency, that could really help you guys, not to manifest specific love in general, but just to help you to keep you, a lot of you are having the tendency right now, I feel, to kind of close and block your heart chakra. And while it's very tempting, Spirit is saying, like, yes, protect yourself, protect your heart. You don't have to jump into anything anytime soon. It's even advising you not to. At the same time, like, just aligning with the frequency of divine love and of allowing that to come in can help you a great deal. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Again, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and like it if it resonated. Bye, sending you love. Hi there, pile number 4. So if you chose this crystal, this stone, then this is going to be your reading, love advice for your specific situation. First of all, if you didn't catch the introduction, I just wanted to say that you always have free will to make your own decisions. This is just advice from Spirit, and I'm also just reading the current energies and just want to put a trigger warning out there, if the reading doesn't turn out to be what you expect it to be. Anyways, we're going to see what advice Spirit has for you for this love situation, and I'm already feeling good energies here, but the last pile was really heavy and I'm glad to see that this one is a little bit more effortless with this first card coming out. Yes, this is a beautiful pile. You guys chose well. Let me just gather the energies here before I speak. You're asking advice for your love situation, but I actually feel that this connection is going quite well. Some of you may be in a commitment with this person already. And for others of you, even if you're not in communication with this person or you're not sure what this is, I'm just seeing that you don't really have to worry so much because first of all, like, the message I'm feeling guided to give you is that whenever you feel like you need to force a connection, it's not supposed to be there in the first place, and it needs to come from both sides and from both people. So just for a few of you, I feel that's a message that maybe you've been forcing a connection with a certain someone or trying to make things work. But the fact of the matter is that if this other person is not really putting in the same effort as you are, then, probably it's not really meant to be, at least not at this time. However, for most of you, I feel this effortless energy is mostly speaking to the fact that it is already quite effortless between you and this person. Yeah, because you have a communion card here and a synergy card, which is just really speaking to me that the universe is doing its work for you guys behind the scenes, or is doing its work for you in general. Some of you might even be single and not have a connection at all. And just know that the universe is working on it and it is coming for you. And for those of you who are in a commitment, I feel it's going quite well. However, there is a reason why you came to this reading. I'm just already going to take my tarot cards here to clarify the other oracle cards we have present. Wow, beautiful energies, you guys. Okay. Whoa, this is the best pile of them all. Okay. Okay, one of you, and I'm sensing it's probably the other person, is a little bit isolating themselves from you, or is not really quite doing what you want them to do. And I feel like one of you is very I'm talking, it's I'm going to say it's the other person. However, reverse the roles for the story if that fits for you better. But I feel the other person is really focused on their work right now and on their own stuff, so much so that they don't even, like, they're just so focused on what it is that they are feeling to focus on this time, which I feel is their work or some sort of disappointment regarding work or regarding anything else. And that's why they're not really putting in a lot of effort in the relationship right now, whether you are together or whether you are apart. And so they're not really feeling all in their energy. However, you are so good in your energy. You're so confident, beautiful. They think you're beautiful. They think you're so confident. They're really attracted by that. They can see how much you are connected to your heart. They can see how much of a loving person that you are, a nurturing person who's just doing their own thing, going their own way. Maybe even, I feel for a lot of you guys watching, you have gone through a major rebirth, a major glow up, a major transformation. The transformation card from this deck is coming up in my mind's eye here. A lot of you have gone through a major transformation and rebirth, and this person has seen that, and I feel that's why the wake up card is here, as well as the reflection card. I feel, first of all, they're focused on other things as well as their work. However, they have seen your glow up, and that might be a wake up call, or in general, they're just receiving a wake up call about this connection that, sorry, there's like an annoying fly here, that, oh my God, I don't want to let you go, because with this fly here, the message that came through for me is that you just keep coming up for them. You keep coming up for them in their thoughts, in their awareness, like mostly just in their thoughts. You keep coming up in their mind, and they can't stop it. Like, they can't stop thinking about you, to the fact that it's annoying. Like, this fly is annoying me right now. Like, I'm getting this energy. Not that they're annoyed to be thinking of you, but just like, they've perhaps reflected on this connection and thought like, maybe, I don't know. And then, you come up in their awareness again, and you come in their energy field, and they just can't help it. They can't help thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you, which is why they're focusing on their work so much and trying to focus on other things, because they don't want to think about you. That's just a weird thing. I don't know what's going on, you guys. It's a weird thing. Maybe because they're really insecure and they just don't know what to do with it, because you are this queen. You are the Empress and the Queen of Cups. You are wonderful. You are beautiful inside and out. You are glowing. So I feel like the only reason why they couldn't come towards you, or why they wouldn't want to be thinking about you, is because it scares them. Yes, I feel it scares them. Oh my God, it all makes sense now. Yeah, they're scared because, for a lot of people, they want love and they like the idea of love. But from the moment where it actually gets more serious, or they actually might think that they've met the person of their dreams that actually like fits with them and who they could actually see a future with, and you guys have such a strong bond, with this eagle card of communion. Obviously the eagle is not talking to the man sitting here, so I feel the two of you have like this telepathic connection, because they are talking, they're just not talking with words. And so you just have this unspeakable connection between the two of you that they can't let go of. And this kind of makes them scared. It scares them as well that you can read them so well. It's like you can read their mind, you can read their energy, you can read their thoughts. I'm actually betting that most of you already know why this person is acting so weird or strange, or why they're not contacting you, why they're being silent, why they're focused so much on work or other things. Like, most of you already know everything I'm telling you, which is funny. I feel a lot of you watching are pretty psychic, and the other person could really have this psychicness within them as well. I mean, everyone does, but I feel this person could have heavy water energy, for example, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but they couldn't have really uncovered that, and watching you totally claiming that and living that might be a little bit triggering to them as well, because there is quite some water energy here. But I do see at the end of the day that you're allowed to hope, because there's a lot of beautiful cards here. Like some of the most beautiful cards in the whole deck came out. First of all, the Star card. And then we also have the Six of Wands, which is all about love. Then we have the Ten of Cups. And we also have the Two of Cups. So I feel like those are speaking of the mutual energies that the two of you feel for each other, you know, because as I was saying, like the only reason, like why wouldn't this person want to think about you? The only reason why they're not making any moves or coming forward is because they're just simply really scared about a connection like this. It's possible that they've never had a connection like this before, and you might not have either. And it's such a powerful thing that they're kind of afraid of what that would do for their future, because they know that once that the two of you come together and come into each other's lives, like they don't really want to screw that up. And they know that in order to make this work, you both have to actively work on this connection and want to go for it. And they want to be able to give that to you and do that with you. However, some of them just might not be so ready to do it right now. But I do feel when the two of you are together, there's this very effortless energy where, you know, you're this effortless couple where there isn't a lot of resistance, and you just, you know, you have a lot of telepathy together, and you can talk to each other without even speaking. But this person's definitely in this reflection energy right now. You know, they're reflecting on the situation, they're thinking about it, probably perhaps even overthinking about it, but we also have the tsunami card of this wake-up call. They're going to have a wake-up call, but it's going to have to come from them. You know, it's important for you to keep doing your own thing, and I feel like you're doing just fine. I don't really feel a lot of, like, sad energy coming from... I mean, you could be very sad about, you know, this, whatever is going on here. However, I feel that you are really still staying in your power, you know, and that's a good thing. So keep on doing that, and this person... You know, as I was saying at the beginning of the reading, the universe is working behind the scenes, and this person's gonna get a wake-up call. Oh, right. This is so funny because you were the only pile who only got one of these oracle cards, and I actually saw it before, you know, accidentally when I shuffled, and I was like, wonder what that's going to mean. And it says unknown territory, which is so... I love it when universe just confirms what I'm channeling, obviously. Which, you know, just speaks to me the fact that this person, you know, is this connection and being in a possible relationship with you and all of that. I'm really working on it, having this strong partnership, having all of these beautiful things like 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Star, 6 of Wands. It's scary because it's unknown territory to them. It's something that they've never had before. And again, it's something that maybe you haven't had before either, but I'm sensing that you are more so excited because you've recently gone through this major glow up transformation, feeling good about yourself, and so you're also maybe wondering like, hey, why isn't this person like doing anything? Like, I know like I'm in my good energy and I'm doing well, so what the F is going on here? Just know that this person wants this as much as you do, and they feel it as much as you do. The only difference between the two of you is that for them this is unknown territory. This is something that they've never explored before, and it scares the shit out of them. Sorry for cursing, but I just had to say that. It scares the shit out of them, like having this powerful connection with someone. And it also says you are exactly where you need to be, which just signals to me that this connection and the fact that this is happening between you and this person, like this is exactly how it was meant to go. But I do feel like the two of you are meant to be together, honestly, and that this person will come forward. So the only advice that I can channel here to give to you is to keep being in your awesomeness, you know, keep being in your awesome glow up rebirth energy. And, you know, it's good for you. And also this will only make this person want you more, which is a little sneaky, but you know, it's true. And also, it's like two birds in one fist, if that's like a saying. Because you have, you know, standing in your power is really amazing for you and awesome. At the same time, it effortlessly magnetizes this person towards you even more. And yeah, the advice for you is to just stay in that energy, and this person needs to take that step. This person needs to come towards you. However, if it's not clear yet, you can make clear if you want to that you're open to this. At the end of the day, I feel like they know that you are. It's just that they need to make that leap of faith and they need to come towards you. So that's all I have for you today. Beautiful energy, beautiful reading, much lighter than the last one, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, if this reading resonated with you, if you liked it, please leave it a thumbs up. I'd also love to hear your personal stories down below if you're wanting to share. And subscribe to the channel for more readings like this one. Sending you so much love on your journey. It looks amazing. Bye!